Hi, it's Mina from Flex Boots and Hidalgo Saddles in Australia. The last of the Cordoba saddles is the Cordoba Special, and that's this black and green beautiful thing right here. Now, this is my personal saddle, but you can demo this as well if you like. The seat size is 31 centimeters, which is about like a 16.5 to a snug 17-inch size. The special series saddles are all made with top quality Italian leather, and they're all handmade in Europe. So the leather on the top of this saddle is nappa. So I have a black nappa seat, pommel, cantle and knee, and the middle of the flap. And then I've got a green nappa border around the outside of the flap, the back of the saddle, the front of the saddle, and the stirrup hangers as well. The fittings are silver Spanish, and as always with the Spanish saddles, the stirrup leathers never run on top of the flap. They're always underneath. So you just will guide it from underneath the flap and put the loop around your stirrup to hold it up when you're not using the saddle, so it's up and out of the way. Okay, this seat is super comfortable. It's just like you just don't want to get off. It's so nice. The unstitched seats are softer than the stitched seats. That's a mouthful. I mean, they are still soft as well. They're really comfortable. But if you want that next level, you get a seat with no stitching on it, because the stitching, it packs the foam in a little bit tighter underneath, and so it gets a bit of a firmer feel to it. Okay, the custom options. So on the special series saddles, you can do lots of different things depending on what you need and prefer. So this saddle has a lowered pommel. It's 15 mil lower than the height of the standard pommel on a Cordoba saddle. I don't think the standard height pommel would bother me or get in my way, but it can for some riders, especially when you're doing rising trot, and depending on your seat size and your physique, the higher pommel of the Spanish saddle can sometimes be, you know, a little bit in the way when you're at the top of your rise in your rising trot. So having the pommel lowered is a really great option. But like I said, I think I'd be okay with either. This is fine, doesn't bother me, but I don't think the other one would either. All right, let's have a look underneath. So this one has smooth leather underneath the top flap, not suede leather, and it doesn't have padding underneath the nappa in the middle of the leg area. Now, the Italian leather is stiffer when it's new, so it needs a bit more like bending, working, riding in to get it to that really buttery, soft, supple feel. But this, you know, the nappa leather is really soft and it's not super thick. So, you know, there's not like it's any excessive bulk under here at all. My leg contact feels really nice. I'm not missing the fact that it has no padding. Very happy with it. Love it. Okay, then on the top of the sweat flap is smooth leather, and at the very bottom is creepy soft suede again. We've got the Hidalgo's 3-point V girthing system. So there's a fixed front billet at the front and a rear billet on a sliding V system, so that will just go to wherever you need it for your particular horse. There is a nappa leather cover covering that metal buckle that the billet threads onto, so it's all nice and kind of softened. And the leather of the billets is, I mean, it's super high quality. This is like thick, grippy, soft, supple leather. It's going to last a really long time. The edges of the billets on the special series saddles are beveled, so they're softened in shape, and they're painted to match the color of the leather. And you've also got matching stitching on the outsides to the rest of your saddle. So my saddle's got green stitching, so my billets are stitched in green to match it. The stirrup bars on this, you probably can't see this. On all Hidalgo saddles, they're an open E-bar, so they are legal for, you know, adult riders, pony club, EA. I'm not sure if Spanish saddles are, but they are all competition legal, and it's also a safety feature. So you don't have to have safety stirrups if you have if you come off and your foot got caught, that stirrup leather is going to slide out just like with a normal dressage or jumping saddle would. What else can I tell you? I'll sit in it and I'll just show you how it looks with a rider in it from the side, and then I'll show you from the front so you can see the spinal clearance as well. Okay, this is my couch with me in it. It is so comfortable, it's ridiculous. I love it. So 31 centimeter seat. I am expanding at a rapid rate. I'm probably a size 11 pant size now. I'm eating too much chocolate. I'm 165 centimeters tall and I'm about 62 to 63 kilos in weight. So if that helps you give you a bit of an idea of, you know, the size compared to the size of the rider, this is perfect for me. It's snug enough. I don't like swimming in my seat. But you know, you don't want to be wedged in either. You don't want to be sitting on the cantle and pressing that down. It means your saddle's too small for you. It's not designed for that. So I'm just in the middle nicely. You know, it looks like I'm touching the cantle, but I'm actually not touching the cantle. And it's just the right amount of space to be nestled comfortably. So that is, you know, that's a perfect size for me. And here we are from the front. So not sure again how clear this is, but there is oodles of spinal clearance here with my 63 kilos in it. You can be 80 kilos and you will have the same amount of spinal clearance. It really doesn't change. The saddle horse has like a ridiculous wither. It's like higher than like any shark fin thoroughbred wither, and it's got some wither pockets, so very narrow too at the front. So not your ideal probably fitting candidate, but as you can see, there's plenty of room even on a horse this shape. So the reason that the gullet stays like that, even though the tree is completely flexible, is because over the stirrup bars there is a supportive metal element which is designed to assist with the pressure distribution and to ensure that the gullet will never ever collapse on the horse's spine. So that is not going to change as time goes on. And that also makes it possible to have the front of the saddle with nothing rigid inside it. Now, this is a special series saddle. I've had 3 rides in it, so it is quite stiff at the moment. The Italian leather is stiffer when it's new. So the tree is made in Italian leather as well, which means it's stiffer. It just needs more hours to get it to mold more. But, you know, you can pull the gullet, the front of the saddle out, completely flexible. It's just leather. And as you do your 20 to 30 hours of shaping this saddle in, it will take the width of your horse, the shape of your horse's back, and the seat will get deeper and more comfortable for you too. That's not really necessary, but that's going to happen. Okay, hope that helps.